Yo, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy, Shango Rising, Grandbois, Speak Easy, DeAndre, whatever, however you know me. I got a couple different aliases, but he is I and I am him. What's going on, y'all? I'm just here, kind of just tapping into my tarot talents. Alliteration was used there. Yes, that was tapping in tarot talents. But nah, being serious, I'm it's my first time actually doing a tarot video by myself. Like shout out to Jazz the Medium. I'm on her show. Um, what It Do Wednesdays. I'm on there from time to time, and me and her have a segment that we've been doing. But this is actually the first time that I've sat and I've done readings on my own. So I don't know how it's gonna go. I mean, I know the information gonna be on point, but the structure, y'all just gotta kind of work with me because this is the pilot type shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to do today is I want to do a very brief, very what's the word I'm looking for? Just a very quick forecast for Capricorn, what you got going on and coming up. For 2020. It's going to only be a couple cards spread. This is kind of like the snippet, when you go and look at porn or something and it's like a minute and it's really like a 30-minute video and you get like a minute. This is that on the reading side of the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and kind of just give a very general reading about Capricorn and the energy that they're going to be facing in 2020. So, without any further ado, let's get started. What do the cards want Capricorn to know for 2020? What do the cards want Capricorn to know for 2020? What do the cards want Capricorn to know for 2020? Like I said, this is very general. This isn't the in-depth one. In probably about a week or so, I'll do a more in-depth Capricorn reading. This is just kind of like I said, the snippet, the very general reading. All right, let's see what we got. First card, the Hermit. Capricorn, it's going to be very important that you take some time to yourself, some time to kind of like block yourself off and understand what it is that you really want to do going forward. Understand what you want to create. Understand the type of energies that you want to work with, because that's what the Hermit card comes when it's time for us to kind of like take some time to ourselves, think about what it is that we want to do, the directions that we want to go in, the moves that we want to make. So Capricorn, make sure that you take some time for yourself. Take some time, think about what it is you want to do, because the one thing I know about Capricorn is you guys have the ability to focus, you have the ability to work hard and get what it is that you want. So before you can do that, before you're most effective in that way, you have to know where you're going. Like if you're going on a trip, you can't just start driving and then be like, oh, I'm going to go X, Y, and Z. You got to know where you're going before you get there. So the Hermit card tells Capricorn that it's time to take some time for yourself to figure out what it is you want so that you can manifest everything that you need to manifest this year, 2020. Next card, Ten of Wands. Wands are indicative of battles that we kind of bring upon ourselves. So these are things that we do, like self-sabotage and things of that nature. These are our inner battles. 10 is the culmination card, meaning that the full manifestation of the battles and the things that you have went through and the things that you have learned are coming full circle. So it may have been some things that, you know, you struggle with. There may have been some things, Capricorn, that kind of kept you in the place of you like a cycle, or you trying, you know, to get out of it and not knowing how to get out of it. Now is the time, and it presents itself for you to be able to go ahead and conquer these battles, get out of, you know, the rat race. It's your time for the Eureka light to come on. So, and it makes sense that it comes right behind the Hermit card, because the Hermit card, like I said, is a card of isolation. So it's like one of the things that you're going to be, you know, thinking about, meditating on, are the things that you've learned and the things that have kind of tripped you up in the past that you know that you can change. So now it's like, okay, now you have a better idea of how to move, how to go about making these changes come forward and work for your greatest good. So the 10 of Wands tells us that we are to the point to where it's, you know, we get to the point that we can handle the things that we haven't been able to handle in the past. Yeah, we bring it upon ourselves. Next card. I'm only going to do 3. The High Priestess. Again, and this is in alignment with the other 2 cards that fell. The High Priestess is like the the visionary from a perspective of a deeper, higher intellect. She is going to have a higher grade of knowledge. She is going to be the what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of like the beacon of light from a spiritual perspective, or your higher self. So it's kind of like we have these things that we battle and we go through on a physical human level. This is kind of like the enlightenment portion of what you're going through. You have, you know, you have the Hermit card where you need to sit and think about what it is that you want to do. And I said that the 10 of Wands was you manifesting the ability to get through the obstacles that have kind of tripped you up in the past. Well, the High Priestess is kind of like the catalyst. She's the one that the energy, she gives you the energy and the foresight and the thought to go ahead and get past the things that tripped you up in the past. Also going to give you the clarity when you sit and meditate on the things that you want to do and the places that you want to go and the paths that you want to travel. She's going to give you that particular direction once you tap into the higher realms of yourself. Also, it's a 2. You see the 2 up there. See, 2s are indicative of a path being chosen. You have to you have to choose a path. It's like a fork in the road. You gotta go one way or the other. Are you going to go and do the things that you've always done, or are you going to go ahead and take heed to the knowledge that you're kind of in, the knowledge that you're building within yourself, cultivating within yourself, and taking it and doing something different, doing what your soul truly wants you to do, doing basically what it noted you're supposed to be doing, but you may have had, like, you know, some fears or some self-doubt, some self-sabotage. It's time. It's time, Capricorn, because everything is ahead of you. You have the ability. You have the brain power. You have the stick-to-itiveness. You're an earth sign, for crying out loud. You got it. So just trust the higher realms and the higher parts of yourself. Be confident in your ability, and it's gonna work out. You just gotta actually tap into the higher parts and know that the things that you're thinking about, they're not too big for you. You have the ability to do them. So go ahead and execute. Also, as a clarifier, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull out. I have another deck here. It's my fire deck, which is really just like a deck of regular playing cards. But what I found out when I use them, they get straight to the point. on certain things. So I'm just going to shuffle them up a little here and pull one of these cards to clarify this reading. But it looks basically, Capricorn, like you just have to sit, think about what it is that you want to do, and realize that the things that have haunted you in the past will no longer haunt you as long as you believe in yourself enough to go ahead to do it, and the abilities that you have. Also, what I pulled was the Nine of Hearts, which in hearts, when in the playing cards, equates to cups, which is like emotions and passions and things of that nature. And this one I wrote on it, it says harmony, the wish card. So Capricorn, if you've been wishing to get on the right path, if you've been hoping that things are going to work out, they are. You just have to believe in yourself enough for everything to take place and for everything to manifest. And it's on the flow. You got it. All right, Capricorn. Like I said, very general, very basic reading. Give me about a week. I'll come back. I'll probably do like a 9-card spread to kind of get a more in-depth reading for your 2020. But basically, what I see here, it's all on you. It's about the direction that you're going to choose. Are you going to let the things in the past that have tripped you up still continue to trip you up? Or are you going to believe in the higher parts of yourself to be confident enough to make your wishes come true? All right, Capricorn, that's it. I'm going to put this on my my YouTube page, Dre Wash. That's my name on YouTube. I may change it just to come be more in alignment with, my tarot. But right now it's on the Dre Wash. We'll post on Facebook. Like I said, it's a little raw because it's my first one, but I appreciate y'all, everybody who take a chance to take their time to look at this and, give their input, or if it resonates, whatever. I appreciate y'all. Till next time, I'ma holler. Peace.